My family's heirloom vanity mirror can predict the future. Mirror, mirror, can you really predict the future? What a beautiful sister.
Xie Qiqi, what are you doing here?
Mother, there is a beautiful sister in the mirror.
How could a girl appear? It is over. Bent. She is gone bent.
Madam, what is wrong?
It is over. Bent. She is gone bent.
What is bent? Quick, madam cannot look at anything bent. Replace everything.
Mother cannot look at anything bent. But the tree branches are bent too. The beautiful sister in the mirror. It doesn't hurt.
The door is over there.
Are you a girl? Sister, you are so beautiful. Why is your hair white? It shines just like the moonlight. Are you an immortal who came out of my family's mirror?
Mirror, mirror.
Yes, our family's mirror can see you. I'll take you to see it. This is our family's vanity mirror that can predict the future. My mother met my father through this mirror. And then they had me.
The Mirror of Matrimony.
What are you doing?
Father, mother, I found the beautiful sister from the mirror. She even saved me. Twice.
He found his way here so quickly. It is over, completely over.
My parents didn't seem to like me spending time with the beautiful sister, so I had to keep it from them. Every night, I would crawl through a hole to watch the beautiful sister dance, clap for her, and keep her company, but my parents still noticed something was wrong. They wanted to send me to my uncle, who guards the northern pass. Mother, I don't want to go to Uncle's house. I want to play with the beautiful sister.
Go play with the handsome brothers under your uncle's command. You can learn martial arts at the same time. Set off, hurry up and set off.
But I hadn't even had the chance to say goodbye to the beautiful sister yet.
Oh no. The madam is having a difficult labor with twins and is hemorrhaging.
Ching ching.
My lord, quickly send for the imperial physician. If we delay, it will be too late.
Ching ching.
It is already too late. I can save her, but on one condition. Which one is Xuanjing? Come out. This general is here to call off. This, propose marriage. You got it wrong, you got it wrong. It is calling off the marriage. General, why did you change your mind?
You don't understand. This is called a stalling tactic.
I think it is called being blinded by beauty. Don't forget, Dr. Lin is still waiting for you.
Presumably, this is the gentleman who has a marriage contract with our general?
Dr. Lin.
I heard our general mention you. By chance, I didn't expect you to look so delicate. Even our general was mesmerized.
Didn't I tell you to stay in the carriage? Why did you come here?
Regarding the calling off of the marriage, I was worried you would face difficulties. After all, it all started because of me. If you wish to blame or punish anyone, please just direct it at me.
You want to call off the marriage just for him?
Lin Xiao has gone through life and death with me. He was poisoned with a rare toxin to save me. He is my benefactor. Young Master Xuan, why don't we?
I can cure him. I can also grant him wealth and glory, as long as he leaves my fiancée.
Can you really cure him? Shaolin, how about?
Qiqi, are you abandoning me? I would rather die than leave you.
What nonsense are you talking? Staying alive is what matters most.
Staying alive is indeed important. But without you, what joy is there in living?
Then go ahead and die. Show our guests out.
I beg you, please save him, all right? I'll agree to whatever terms you set.
Qiqi, don't beg him. I don't want you to compromise yourself for me. If brother is unwilling to break off the engagement, just say so. I won't give up on Qiqi, even if I have to be a concubine. I just don't know if brother has the magnanimity of a proper first wife. Huh.
What are you doing?
Father, why are you here?
You returned to the capital, but didn't come home. What are you doing, running off to this place?
General Xie came to break off the engagement.
Nonsense. Do you still have any respect for your mother and me?
Father, let me explain.
Lord Xie, every single mistake is Lin Xiao's fault. If you wish to punish someone, please punish me.
So you are the one, named Lin. Out of respect for you, saving Qiqi, I won't make things difficult for you. Just name your price.
I want nothing except to stay by the general's side. Even if it is as a servant, I am willing.
What low-class behavior. Don't even dream of entering the Xie family.
Father Lin Xiao saved my life. He was poisoned because of me. We can't be ungrateful.
Saving a life means marrying them? Then Xuanjing saved your mother and your two brothers. How should we repay that?
What? How come I didn't know about this?
It is not too late to know now. If you want to repay the debt, marry Xuanjing. As for him, he will receive other compensation.
Lord Xie, I am deeply poisoned and do not have much time left. I want nothing but for you to fulfill my devotion to the general.
Lin Xiao.
Xie Qiqi.
Mother.
So you still know I'm your mother. You ran off to break the engagement without even saying hello upon your return. And you even brought back a strange man. Are you trying to anger me to death?
Ow, Mother. Go easy on me.
Madame Xie, if you must strike someone, strike me. It was I who insisted on clinging to the general. The general only brought me back out of pity.
Humph, rise. You saved Qiqi. The Xie family will not mistreat our benefactor, but we will never use marriage as a reward. I hope Master Lin understands this. Take good care of Master Lin so he can recover soon.
Sai, why do you put yourself through this? Why don't we just forget about it? Staying alive is more important.
Qiqi, have you ever actually liked me?
I do like you, right?
If you truly like someone, you would never give up so easily. I'm fine. Go back to your room and rest. Don't worry about me.
Oh, all right then. You should rest early too.
General, why didn't you comfort Dr. Lin? Didn't you hear how sad he was?
Was he? He said he was fine.
General, why are you so oblivious? Do you actually know what it means to like someone?
Then you tell me, what is liking someone?
Liking someone means no matter how much time has passed, you always think of them from time to time and look forward to seeing them again.
Thinking of them from time to time, wanting to see them. That is liking someone. "15 years have passed. The beautiful sister must have married long ago. This courtyard is probably abandoned. Beautiful sister. Care to have a drink with me? Pour me some of that good wine."
What exactly is that Lin Xiao's background?
5 years ago, Beatty scouts launched a night raid and massacred a village. Check if there are any surviving villagers to rescue.
General, this one is still breathing.
Father, mother.
Leave him some food. Continue searching elsewhere.
I want to join the army. I want to kill all the beady people.
You, forget it. With your thin arms and legs. You should find a safe place to live a quiet life.
General, watch out.
It is an ambush. Retreat, quickly. The arrow was poisoned. Fortunately, Lin Xiao's family has practiced medicine for generations. The herbs on hand managed to save his life, but the residual poison remains a ticking time bomb. After that, he followed me into battle, treating the wounded. He is highly respected by the soldiers in the army, and he has pulled me back from the brink of death several times. Until the victory celebration feast, I got drunk. When I woke up, he was lying beside me, disheveled. Why are you in my bed?
About last night. Surely the general doesn't plan to deny it?
Did I actually?
Shh. Don't say that. No matter what you do to me, I accept it willingly. Qiqi, after all these years, can you really not see my feelings for you at all? When does Qiqi plan to make us official?
You must have heard by now. My family has arranged a marriage for me.
Then what about me? Does the general not plan to take responsibility?
But you're a man.
What is wrong with being a man? A woman's innocence is precious, but is a man's innocence worth absolutely nothing?
Fine, fine, fine. I'll take responsibility, all right?
Lin Xiao, is it?
Disciple, you must not.
Master. There is something not quite right about this Lin Xiao.
A physician cannot cure himself, and a diviner cannot calculate his own fate. Divining matters regarding those closely connected to you will trigger a backlash. You must never do it.
In that case, I shall eliminate the threat once and for all.
Sister, you smell so nice. Where am I? Xuanjing, why is it you? Where is the pretty sister? You're actually a man.
When did I ever say I was a woman?
Since you're a man, why are you wearing a woman's dress?
The shenyi is the orthodox attire of the Han, originating from the rites of Zhou. Both men and women can wear it. Read some books when you have the time.
Oh no, I didn't go home all night. Mother is going to scold me to death.
Qiqi, where did you go last night? I couldn't find you anywhere. I was worried sick.
Watch out.
This is highly improper. Kneel down. Where did you go last night? And who were you with?
She was with me.
Ah, my dear son-in-law is here. Look at this misunderstanding. You silly girl, why didn't you say so earlier? It was my oversight.
I failed to send someone to inform you. Please forgive my rudeness.
We're family. There is no need for such formalities. Come, come, come. I've prepared the pastries you like.
Haha. Brother-in-law, when will you teach me a few more moves? Brother-in-law, I still haven't figured out the Kimandunja you taught me last time.
What is going on? Who is actually the member of the Xie family here?
Brother-in-law, try this. Brother-in-law, a toast to you.
Hey, you two, don't go too far. Lin Xiao, eat this.
Yeah.
In the future, whatever you want to eat, just send someone to let us know, and I will make it for you myself.
Thank you for your trouble, Madam Xie.
You two have already consummated your marriage. Why are you still calling me Madam Xie? Call me Mother.
Mother, what are you talking about? It is not what you think.
And you still claim nothing happened. Her wrists are all red from being bound. Let me tell you, you must not do what I did to your father back then, running away after leading him on. People will criticize you to death.
My lady,
Anyway, as women, we must face the consequences of our actions and take responsibility.
I need to go to the restroom. Everyone wants me to take responsibility. Just strike me dead with lightning.
3 days from now is a rare auspicious day.
Good then, we will hold your wedding in 3 days.
General Xie, Madam Xie, I.
bring in the gifts of gratitude. Young Master Lin, this money is enough to keep you well, fed and clothed for the rest of your life.
Eat this, and your poison will be cured. The Xie family owes you nothing anymore. Come out.
Why are you trying to steal her from me? During the time you were absent, I was the one accompanying her.
Fate is destined by heaven, and deep affection is not measured by time.
What destined by heaven? You clearly misled the Xie family elders on purpose, using despicable means to force a marriage.
So you actually know the meaning of the word despicable. Then why did you lie to her, claiming she ruined your innocence?
General, this is bad. Dr. Lin and young Master Xuan are fighting. What?
A monster. The Grand Master is a monster.
Heavens. Son-in-law, you.
Don't.
What on earth is going on? Why did it turn out like this?
Don't touch me. It is none of your business.
How is it none of my business? I am your fiancée.
She actually still wants to marry a monster. Could General Xie also be a monster in disguise?
This marriage. From this day forward, I cut all ties with the Xie family.
What?
Get out, all of you, get out.
Why did it turn out like this? That is right, the mirror. Mirror, tell me, what exactly is going to happen in the future? Can't you predict the future? Why can't you predict it anymore?
What should we do about the wedding? The wedding invitations have already been sent out, but the marriage has fallen through. Won't this make us the laughingstock of the town?
Who is there? Come out. It is you. Didn't you promise to leave? Why are you still here?
If I left, who would help the Xie family out of this predicament?
You helping us? I would rather let people laugh at the Xie family.
The eldest daughter of my Xie family has not fallen so low as to marry down to someone like you.
I am willing to marry into your family. I beg you both to fulfill my deep devotion to Qiqi.
I will absolutely not agree to this.
I agree. I am willing to marry him. The sooner, the better. Father, mother, go prepare for it.
What? Have you lost your mind?
I haven't lost my mind. Lin Xiao has been by my side for years. I know his background inside and out. I believe his feelings for me are genuine. Right, Lin Xiao?
Qiqi, you finally understand my heart.
Have you really thought this through?
Of course, when have I ever changed my mind once it is made up?
Suit yourself.
Father, mother, if you don't wish to watch me get married, then go up the mountain to pray for us.
You've grown up. Handle your own affairs as you see fit.
We're family from now on. Let's go. I'll show you around.
Okay. Why is there a heavily guarded forbidden area in the manor?
My father's desk is covered with critical military secrets. Of course it must be heavily guarded. Make sure you never wander in there by mistake.
As you command, my lady.
You've been planning for this day for a long time, haven't you?
Qiqi, let me explain.
I gave you a choice. Yet you chose to keep lying to me. Had I known earlier that you were a D spy, I wouldn't have let you live until now.
How heartless. You really never loved me. Since you've seen through me, then let's die together. Your loyal servant offers you this sacrifice.
Oh no, crossbowman. Bring the chains. Quick, pierce his throat. Hung Siu you.
I'm sorry, General, but I love him. I cannot watch him die.
Since you love me, then serve as my nourishment. Ha 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 ha. Xuanjing, it is time to settle our score from 100 years ago.
Please grant us strength to slaughter all the people of Xia. Ah.
Retreat, sealing the Ying Dragon with one's own body.
You used a forbidden spell to save your people, yet your people have forgotten you. Ha 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 ha.
No one worships you anymore. Yet day and night, you must endure the backlash of the Ying Dragon's power, growing weaker and weaker, until you turn to ash. I indeed came very close to dying. But then I met her. Her pure faith allowed me to gradually restore my divine power. For the first time, I developed a selfish desire. Using my favor to seek a return, I made a marriage alliance. Waiting for her to grow up. Waiting for her to become my bride.
Unfortunately, since my sneak attack last time, you've absorbed too much evil energy. You are already at the end of your rope. Haha, even so, it is more than enough to kill you.
Ying Dragon, emerge.
Dawn is breaking.
Xuanjing, you are immortal after all. Prepare to die.
Soldiers, form ranks.
Do you think this is enough to kill me? I will not die. I will only scatter into evil thoughts across the land. As long as greed and hatred exist in this world, I will be reborn again.
Then I shall turn into righteous thoughts to suppress you, never giving you a chance to be reborn. Offering my body as a sacrifice to protect my people.
Xuanjing. It seems I'm going to break my promise. Can I have one last hug? No, crying won't solve anything. Mirror, tell me quickly, how do I save him? Playing dead, are we? Believe it or not, I will smash you to pieces. Xuanjing. Why isn't it working? The Ying Dragon. I almost forgot. It is also a part of Xuanjing.
Qiqi, it is dangerous.
Don't go there, come back.
Father, mother, your daughter is being unfilial. I cannot listen to you this time. Hey, little worm. Come here. Mirror, either absorb it, or we die together. Xuanjing.
Qiqi, don't.
Mother, you once said that we women should also stand tall and proud and take responsibility for our actions. A hero story shouldn't just end in death. If there is no one to protect the hero, then I will be the one.
Grand Preceptor. We misjudged you. Grand Preceptor, we misjudged you. We misjudged you.
Mother, what kind of deities are they?
They are not deities, they are humans.
Why build a temple and burn incense for humans?
Because they are heroes. Heroes deserve to be remembered forever.
Here, this is for you.
Spying on the outside world again? Humph, my parents-in-law are still waiting for us.
You ungrateful little thing. You don't even come back for the holidays.
Oh, mother. We are doing great here. Oh, by the way, I laid an egg.
What do you mean laid an egg?
You two raise it for me. That is all for now. We are going to enjoy some quality time together.